going on, guys? We're gonna do a collective reading. I'm just gonna clear the energy. I'm gonna use the karma cards today for you guys. Okay, and I'm being guided to read at least from the Karma Cards book, just to give you guys a little more knowledge and wisdom. Remember, whatever you guys get, you know, when I'm reading these things to you, reading the cards to you, you know, that's basically downloads for you guys, okay? Father God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, and spirit guides, please clear the energy, remove any and all negative energies. We invoke the blue light of Archangel Michael to surround and protect us from any and all negative energies, seen or unseen. We ask to be a clear channel of divine love and healing. We ask for courage, strength, confidence, and faith, so that we may safely walk this earth with an open mind and an open heart. We thank you for your guidance and protection that surround us at every moment. Amen. As above, so below, so mote it be. Alright guys, so we're going to start with the karma cards today, okay? Just to kind of get a little insight, maybe give you a little insight about what you guys are dealing with, maybe even who you're dealing with, the planets that are, you know, prominent in your chart, things like that. We'll see what Spirit gives us, okay? 202 on the timer. Spirit guides, this is for the collective. What do you have for the collective with the karma cards? What is the energy for the collective? Okay, so we've got, oh wow, this is cool. We got the South Node at the bottom of the deck, 225. So we got Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, right? Go ahead and read that, guys. Remember, the karma cards have a spiritual, mental, and physical action. The red is the action, and then it's got spiritual, mental, and physical outcome. Okay? So go ahead and read that. Okay? Alright, let's see what this is. And then we got Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius coming out. Some of you could be Sagittarius or have Sagittarius maybe in your Jupiter. Okay, if you guys are familiar with birth charts here. Now let's read the Sagittarius. Spiritual action, mental action, physical action. I hope you guys can see that. I know there's a glare, I'm sorry. That's the outcome. Spiritual outcome, mental outcome, physical outcome. Okay? Alright, so this is all about expansion, guys. Learning, teaching, being positive, getting out there, you know. It's about growth and expansion. 344. Let me get this lapis lazuli because I feel like somebody don't want me to get this message out. I keep like getting frogs or whatever in my throat, which I wasn't having. So that's alright, that's alright. We got the South Node at the bottom of the deck, okay? Let's go ahead and read that. Remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to. Somebody could be in their South Node, working off their South Node here. There will not be anxiety about trouble. Remember, reconsider. Now is not the time to, and there will not be anxiety about trouble. So the South Node is basically like a red light, like stop, don't go, 444 on the timer. But with Jupiter and Sagittarius here, that's about learning, teaching, about your understandings, your highest ideals. This is about remaining positive in the mind, about the rules of, right? 505 on the countdown. For the physical, this is about growth and expansion and putting yourself out there, communicating it to the world. Okay? Some of you could have a platform maybe, or maybe you're speakers of some type, or teachers of some type, or even students that are learning something that eventually you can, teach out there. You know what I'm saying? This is about, the granting of blessings and good fortune, guys. This is also, the insight to understand the world out there, right? This is about wisdom, gaining wisdom from what you learn or what you teach, from staying positive, from growing and expanding, wanting to do this physically or doing this physically. 559 on the countdown when I looked up. This is about, this is resulting from the understanding of, this is basically expanding your mind, getting a better understanding, putting yourself out there, speaking on things, taking action, This is about your ideals, the things that you perceive about, the world out there, basically. Again, some of you could be a Sagittarius, or some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Maybe you guys are learning from this Sagittarius, or you're teaching this Sagittarius if this is not you. Okay, so let's read it. For the spiritual action, it says learn or teach your highest ideals. Learn or teach your highest ideals. This is about learning what it is you believe in, right? Actually gaining the knowledge, especially when it comes to your spirituality. What is the spiritual outcome? By you guys putting into action, learning and teaching your highest ideals, 747, well, the spiritual outcome would be the granting of insights to understand spirituality, maybe, right? Or whatever it is that is helping your spirituality, that it is your learning or teaching about your highest ideals. This is the granting of insights, of having the insight to understand perhaps what is being communicated, what is being put out there in the world. Some of you are literally doing both right now. As you learn, you are teaching. What are you teaching? Your highest ideals, the things that you see as your highest ideals, as your perception, and you're putting it out there. Well, when you do that, what happens? The granting of insights to understand what you're learning, what you're teaching, what's being put out there about the highest ideals, your beliefs. Now, moving on to the mental action. Be positive about the rules of. Okay, whatever this is, it's different for every viewer. Okay, 922 on the countdown. This is going to be different for every viewer. We are not the same. Energy can be similar. You guys put it where it resonates. You will know what this is about, because with the Jupiter and the Sagittarius, that's all about knowledge. So you already know, okay? Put yourselves where it fits. Be honest with yourself. Be positive with yourselves. For the mental, right? This is for your mind. Be positive about the rules of whatever you are dealing with out there in the world. This could be a karmic cycle, something that you're, in the past that you're trying to let go of, that you're trying to move forward from in a positive direction. Okay? Spirit is saying, be positive in the mind. Be positive about the rules of whatever you are experiencing at this time. Whatever you are learning or teaching, whatever lessons, blessings, okay? Be positive about the rules of, okay? The world. What happens when you be positive about this in the mind? About the rules that you have to follow, about the rules that, the world has set, that is set in place. Be positive about it. I know some of us are going through it. I know I am. 11/11. Confirmation that I'm not lying. I'm going through it too, but I'm being positive. I'm learning what I'm being taught here, and I'm trying to teach it as well. Not only to myself, but to the world, right? This is about my highest ideals, your highest ideals. Spirit is saying, be positive about this in the mind. This is the mental action. Positive about what? The rules of the world, the rules and your highest ideals. The rules of learning and teaching, the rules of being positive about, right? What is the mental outcome if you be positive in the mind about the rules you are facing right now? Blessings, mental outcome, blessings from the wisdom of, what did I say? This is learning hard lessons with the South Node. But when you be positive about the mind, in the mind, about what you're learning, what you're teaching, what you're experiencing, about your highest ideals, this is the need for you to be positive about these rules. The rules of whatever you're facing, whatever you're learning, whatever you're teaching, your highest ideals. Be positive. Be positive about that. Because there's blessings from the wisdom of this experience, of these cycles in the past. 1255 on the countdown. For the physical, moving on to the physical, grow and expand. This is what you're going to actually put into action here on earth, right? Grow and expand. Get it out to the world and move forward. 13:23 on the timer. Grow and expand. All this is helping you to grow and expand physically. Meaning now you are bringing this down to earth and creating it into reality where it can be seen. This is you speaking on it, getting it out to the world, and allowing 13:53 on the timer, allowing people to get this understanding as well. 14:04 on the countdown. What is the outcome here? What is the outcome for the growing and expanding and speaking on it, acting on it, getting it out to the world, and learning and teaching others what you have learned, what you have taught yourself, what you have remained positive about? The rules of what these cycles in the past, the rules you have to follow in order to move forward positively, right? Right? This is about growing and expanding physically. Walking in the path. walking towards your north node, leaving the south node behind. Why? Because it no longer teaches you anything. You've already learned what you needed to learn. 15:05 on the countdown. Well, the physical outcome of that action is good fortune, resulting from the understanding of good fortune, resulting 15:25 from the understanding of what you have learned, what you are teaching about your highest ideals, about remaining positive, about the rules, about growing and expanding in the physical, spiritual, mental. This is getting it out to the world. 15:55 on the timer. This is speaking on it. This is acting on it. This is the insights that you now have to understand. You can teach this. The wisdom you are now gaining, you can teach this. This is all resulting from the understanding that you have gained from this South Node energy. 16:22 on the timer. Are you understanding, collective? I hope you are. I hope I'm making it to where you can understand what I'm saying here. This is all about movement, forward, travel, expansion, long-term thinking and travel. This is for the long run. You understand, collective? You are moving forward in a positive manner away from this. And Spirit is saying, remember and reconsider. Now is not the time to look back to the past. If you keep moving forward, there will not be anxiety about trouble. 17:17. You know? I definitely resonate with this, definitely, because that's what I'm doing. And because of this, I am seeing positive results, thankfully. Even though some battles, may seem like they've been lost, not necessarily. 1744. It doesn't mean that because you've lost one battle, you ain't gonna win the war, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying go create battle, no. You do this in a positive way. You have learned. So now what you learn, you productively put it into forward motion. Get out of the South Node. 18:11 on the countdown. So let's go ahead. The book, and then we'll move on to the wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, and then we'll move on to the tarot, okay? So I'm going to read Jupiter and Sagittarius. The South Node for you guys. Jupiter, 5. And this really does resonate with me, guys, because what I'm learning here, it's like, for example, this reading. I'm being guided to read from the book so that you guys can learn too. Do you get what I'm saying? So you guys do the same, okay? This is what we're doing here, okay? It's called evolving. Evolution. Jupiter. By the way, if you guys aren't familiar with the symbol of Jupiter, that's it right there, okay? If you guys ever see that symbol, that's Jupiter. Okay? All right, so it says, let me take a little drink. The symbol shows the half circle. The half circle, guys, my bad. I know. My book's all detaching. I need to fix it. It's fixable. That's the half circle right there. Do you see that little like crescent right there? Okay. The symbol shows the half circle, symbolizing that both the intellectual and emotional halves of the polarized, individualized souls are connected to the right arm facing us. To the right arm, right? Connected. The right arm is that connects the little cross, right? That makes the little cross, basically. That's connected. Okay? And then the cross right there, that's the cross of matter. Okay? So, facing us of the cross of matter, right? This symbolizes that the energies of the planet Jupiter are those in which there is a useful and harmonious connection between the individualized soul and the material universe. The soul knows that abundance is its birthright, and Jupiter symbolizes this abundance, while Saturn is anchored in the material world. Jupiter can be seen as a sky hook that connects us with what we want, using the knowledge that we're going to get what we desire because we should have it. Some people call that luck. It is not surprising that the word jovial is derived from Jove, the Roman word for Jupiter. So Jove is Jupiter in Roman, okay? But when lucky people act like they have all the answers, then the bragging, exaggerated aspect of Jupiter rears its ugly head. That's the ego, right? When you start to brag that you know all this, or you have all the answers, or blah blah blah, like you over exaggerated aspects of Jupiter, that's when Jupiter will come back into South Node, right? And show its ugly butt, basically.
Allowing the love.
Its ugly head or butt, whatever. Jupiter represents, so make sure no ego here, okay? This is called evolving.
To pour out of you.
So, Jupiter represents the tools used to aid growth in knowledge and understanding. 23 on the countdown. While Mercury symbolizes piece-by-piece perception of individual facts, Jupiter represents assembling the broad picture. Jupiter is the forest to Mercury's trees. Amen, Spirit. When Jupiter is tuned into the search for understanding of the human condition, laws, religions, and philosophies are produced, as well as the teaching of widespread dissemination of these subjects through publishing and broadcasting. The search for different approaches to life leads to foreign travel. So some of you may be traveling, maybe even to a foreign country or something. Influenced by Jupiter, a lucky, jovial, philosophical person may go overboard in enjoyment of the finer things in life and become a real high liver. It's no wonder that Jupiter is said to rule the liver. So if you guys are Sagittarius, you know, you guys are ruled by the planet Jupiter. Planet Jupiter, you know, is the ruler of the liver. So maybe some of you, if you guys are having health issues or anything like that, I'm not a doctor, okay? But if you guys are experiencing liver issues, things like that, you know, you go ahead and seek some medical help. So let's continue on. So, Jupiter is said to rule the liver as well as the blood, veins, and arteries, that they carry life to the farthest reaches of our bodies, as well as our hips and thighs, which help to move us around Earth. 2550 on the countdown. Key words: expand, enlarge, increase, develop. Some of you may be seeing an increase. I just heard, not just heard, I got the download. When I say I just heard, that's what I mean, okay, is I got the download. That some of you may be seeing an increase, okay, of something, whether that's money. For some of you, it could be money. For some of you, it could be an increase, maybe having to do with your blood pressure, something with your veins, okay, your arteries, maybe even your liver, okay? So make sure you guys, you know, follow, if you guys are seeing a doctor, follow your doctor's, you know, guidance and things like that, instructions, whatnot, okay? Make sure you're getting the proper knowledge, 2646, from your doctor. Make sure you have a proper understanding, okay? So you can better care for yourself. So, you know, develop, achieve, okay? Some of you, you know, you are looking to achieve some type of increase here, okay? Integrate, encourage, prosper, jovial, positive outlook, luck, wealth, generosity, bounty, the cornucopia, teach, broad perspective, higher education. And I'm telling you, we're learning a lot right now. This is about higher learning, higher education, law, philosophy, religion, broadcasting, publishing, and travel that exposes one to new ways of living and thinking. Again, like I said, some of you, you know, you guys could be like some type of speaker, okay, maybe a religious speaker here, a philosopher. Maybe you guys even like write books. You guys could be a writer, okay? You guys are dealing with some type of publishing, okay, of some sort, whether that's on social media, things like that, okay? There's travel here, okay? During this travel, you guys are going to be exposed to new ways of living and thinking, okay? So make sure you guys remain with a positive outlook, okay? Remain open to the broad perspective, okay? To the higher learning here. Jupiter's message. The purpose of life is to grow and expand in experience, knowledge, and understanding. This is true for everything in this world and in all other worlds. Jupiter's warning. Remember. And what did South Node say? Remember. It has been said there were two messages over the entrance to the oracle at Delphi in ancient Greece. Some of you could have a Greece heritage, okay? Greek heritage or something. Know thyself and nothing in excess. So basically, the warning here is, Jupiter's warning is telling you, remember. It has been said, you know, there were two messages over the entrance of the oracle at Delphi, I see this as in life, right? There's a balance, good and bad, duality, yin and yang type of deal, right? So it says, know thyself, learn about yourself, teach about yourself, but don't think that you know everything, okay? Nothing in excess. Have a balance, temperance, temper your energy. All right?
White light.
That's what we have for Jupiter. Let's move on to Sagittarius here.
Just receive, just use.
Here we go. Sagittarius. The centaur, astrological symbol, an arrow. November 23rd to December 21st. The arrow of Sagittarius represents Chiron, the bow-wielding centaur, half man and half horse. First doctor of herbal medicine and sage, a tutor of Achilles. The legend of Chiron may have started out with stories of a wise and skillful hunter. Some of you could be hunters, okay?
Ask for this white light.
Very skilled at it.
Don't protect
Perhaps
them
the
all.
leader of the first tribe to hunt on horseback.
Immediately.
As the hunting parties of different tribes crossed paths, they could have exchanged stories of Chiron's deeds as they sat under the night sky, discussing the faraway lands and the different religions, philosophies, and customs they had learned about in their long journeys, made possible by travel on horseback.
For you and your
Associations. Sagittarius is associated with travel that broadens the mind, higher learning, the widespread dissemination of knowledge, the great outdoors, natural healing, religions, philosophies, customs, and laws. All things foreign. The part of the body ruled by Sagittarius is the thighs. People born during the time of Sagittarius function best when they are learning and teaching. 3239. So Spirit wants you guys to, you guys will function best, especially if you're Sagittarius or have it highly aspected in your chart or even in your Jupiter, okay? If you guys are familiar with birth charts. Now, Spirit is telling you that you guys function best when you are learning and teaching. So now is the time for the teaching. Now remember, you don't have to be a Sagittarius for this to resonate. 3311, okay? You could have it in your chart or be dealing with Sagittarius, or even the planets right now could be something to do with Jupiter, okay? And you're needing to learn some type of lesson in order to grow. All right? All right. Let's move on to the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. And then we'll move on to Tarot. High Priestess of Fire. Bottom of the deck. Reminder. So there's something the Spirit is trying to remind you here. High Priestess of Fire. Let's go ahead and show you the card. That's a number 5. Okay, some changes. Okay, some type of changes. 34, 44 on the countdown when I looked up. All right. And then we've got reminder. Don't forget. 28 added up becomes a 10. Endings, completions, and new beginnings. Evolving, expansion, closing out cycles with the South Node, remember, at the bottom of the karma deck or at the top. All right, let's read it. So what I'm getting first, before we do read it, let me just tell you guys what I'm getting intuitively. With the High Priestess of Fire, this definitely goes with the with the Sagittarius energy. Okay? And Jupiter. That's fire. That's a fire sign, right? With the High Priestess of Fire, that tells me this is confirmation for Sagittarius, okay? Like emphasis. This is a message for a Sagittarius here. There's some changes you're going through. There's a reminder here. And for whoever really resonates with this, okay? This is about you. Spirit is telling you, they're sending you a reminder. Don't forget. Don't forget what I'm getting. Don't forget the lessons you have learned. With the South Node, that's all about learning lessons, the past, things like that. Learning from those things, right? With the Jupiter and the Sagittarius. In a positive manner, in a tempered manner. Now with the High Priestess of Fire, I am getting, fire energy. We're very passionate. We have a lot of drive, right? We also can have aggression when we get upset and things like that. 3646 when I said that. However, Spirit is telling you, you have now evolved in a positive manner. You are now moving forward in a positive manner. Don't forget who you are. Don't let these changes that are coming and transforming about make you get into that aggressive state, okay? Make you start burning things down, because fire, it can be destructive. So let's not go back to the South Node. Let's continue positive movement forward. Let's continue being who you are, standing your truth and your beauty, and how you can, passionately inflame the world with your beauty, your art, your creativity, your intelligence, your drive. Don't forget who you are. Spirit is reminding you, temper yourself, okay? This is about leaving cycles, closing with the 10, completing cycles. This is about, being that warrior. I'm seeing like the 9 of Wands, putting up that one last battle. You've been wounded, you've been through many battles, but there you go. You're still putting the good fight. You're fighting the good fight, right? All right, let's move on to the book. Don't forget why you're fighting the good fight. It's the good fight. 3822. As long as it ain't for the freaking bad fight, that you're doing it for bad. You're doing it to leave the bad behind, to leave the things you've already learned from behind in a positive manner, and move on to the next chapter. Learn what's next, right? Don't forget, this is a movement here. High Priestess of Fire, 36. My child, you have chosen the symbol of the vampire High Priestess of Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. What did I say? Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it is allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. 39:59 on the countdown. And I told you what I channeled intuitively. And guys, I kid you not, I don't really read the books unless like I'm guided to read whatever comes out, like on a certain reading. 4011 confirmation, I'm not lying. This really goes, okay? This is what I'm picking up intuitively. This is really your message, and I'm guided to put it out there, okay? And that's what I'm doing. Please share it. If you feel that this resonates with somebody, 40:33 on the countdown. If you feel this resonates with somebody, please share the message. Like it, okay? So that 40:44, so that people can get their message. They can find positivity, find inspiration. The collective is going through things, okay? We all need to know that we're all going through things, that we're not alone. Now, let's read the reminder card. 82. All right. My child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. What did I say? When I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? So will you blindly just continue that cycle? Or are you going to learn from this and do it differently this time? 41:55. When you draw the symbol for reminder, you are being asked to remember all you have learned about life. Come through, Spirit. Come through. You can't make this shit up. These are two different decks. And this is all about knowledge, wisdom, learning. What did I say? Oh my God. Go back to the beginning and tell me I didn't tell you this. 42:24 on the countdown. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Oh, yes. All right. We are so blessed, guys. We have a lot of knowledge. Let's move forward in a positive direction, shall we? We done learned these lessons before already. 42:44. Let's not get stuck in this shit. Let's do it different this time. Come on now. When you draw the symbol for reminder, you are being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up until now. Don't forget what you know already, as it isn't necessary to learn the same thing twice. Then again, how else do you learn? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. What did I say? You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. 43:33. Amen. Praise Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Holy Spirit. Collective. We are learning, and we are learning in a way that is making us more positive. It is teaching us about the rules. It is helping us grow and expand. We are so protected. 444. Thank you, Spirit. All right, moving on to the tarot. Moving on to the tarot. We're going to move on to the New Era Elements Tarot, guys. Okay, 44:28 on the countdown. These numbers I'm throwing at you, if you Google these angel numbers and you read whatever you're drawn to that pulls up on your phone and you're drawn to read, that is your message. Read that. There's messages in there for you guys. Seriously. guarantee they will resonate with this reading or your situation. 4455 on the countdown. That's also confirmation of what I'm saying at the moment, okay? Was not ready, Spirit. Give me some time. I'm going to shuffle these properly. Feeling a little stiff. Feeling a little stiff. It is a newer deck, so there you go. There you go. Just need to clear that energy, huh? All right. All right, Spirit, what do you have for my collective here? Tell us here. I'm not taking the ones that didn't flip, only the ones that flip, okay? That's how we doing it. That's how I'm guiding. So we've got 2 that flipped over, face up. Daughter of Air, 2 of Love. Daughter of Air. This is the Page of Swords. Okay? You guys are so knowledgeable right now. You guys are getting so much wisdom that it's making you guys view things in a different, like it's making you see things in a different light, have a different perception. 4646 on the countdown. This could be in reference to love, as we did get it on the High Priestess of Fire. It said, and love. So there's confirmation for some of you. This could be about love. Or a partnership. Cancer energy. At the bottom right there. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Venus. Okay, that is about love, charm, art, and beauty. Venusian energy. Some of you could be a Taurus or a Libra with Venus on there, or a Cancer, or dealing with one. At the bottom of the deck, we got 4 of Swords, Truce. This is having mental clarity, mental peace. Yeah, this is like being able to have a bird's eye view, mental clarity. You can see through. There are no obstacles. This is definitely about higher learning, higher wisdom. Remember, I'm not taking the ones that don't flip. Son of Earth and circumspection. 8 of Earth. With the Son of Earth, that's the Knight of Pentacles, basically, or the Knight of Coins. Son of Earth. This is basically the Knight of Pentacles. There was some type of delay or something that was, again, with the South Node that came out in the Karma cards at the top or bottom of the deck, whichever you want to call it. They were trying to, like, delay you from moving away from the South Node here, from working on that with the 8 of Earth here, circumspection. This is the 8 of Pentacles, right? They were trying to delay some type of work, okay? Like I said, some of you could have a platform. You're realizing here, you're learning. Some of you could even be that whatever you are working on, if you do have a platform, maybe things aren't picking up as quick as you thought. But don't worry. Hard work pays off is what I'm getting. with the Fool. Let me go back to circumspection here. Now this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have it heavy in their chart that tried to delay you, and you're seeing clearly, you're cutting through that, you're seeing clearly. Okay, this could have been someone you partnered up with. Okay, someone that put in some work to try to delay you here in some type of way from your work, but they put in a lot of work. Okay, but this is Virgo energy. Again, emphasis on some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. This could even be a male, you a female, or them a female and you a male. Okay, either way, put yourselves where you go here. With the sun here, okay, somebody could be a Virgo in their sun. Or for some of you, this could even be a partnership that you're in, you know, that you're seeing that maybe this is going to work, or that it could work, you know, if you are willing to put in the work. But it looks like somebody here is a little slow maybe, you know, and you're like ready to start things new, seeing things in a fresh perspective. Maybe this person's a little more focused on work at this time. However, there's some type of enlightenment, clarity here, okay? This person could have a earth sign in their Venus. Okay, this is about a partnership. Again, it could even be a Cancer, okay? Like I said, this is about a risk, taking a risk, okay, with the Fool here. Some of you could even be learning that somebody has a baby, that somebody's pregnant or just had a baby. Take it how it resonates. Or, like I said, it's about taking a leap, right? Trusting that this partnership with the Two of Love here could actually work. You know, if you're willing to put work, if you're willing to be patient here with Sagittarius energy, right? And the Son of Earth here. So remember, take it how it resonates. Ooh, okay. Not taking these because they didn't flip. Make sure they're not. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Now, let's go ahead and put these up here. That way we can make a little more room. For the tarot messages. Sorry guys, I didn't realize the music had stopped. Let me get that for you guys. So we've got the Ace of Air, clarity, insight, right? Epiphanies. Again, some of you could be Taurus or Libra with the Venus here, or have it in your Venus, or your Mercury as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air energy. There's your Sagittarius, Jupiter right there. Okay. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Some of you could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Then we've got Joy, Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. You guys are getting so much insight, dude. You guys are so connected with spirit that you guys like telepathically get messages. Maybe even this partnership, you guys could telepathically communicate with the dolphins here. Pisces energy. Sagittarius with the Jupiter here. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Again, or Sagittarius, or you are. Ooh, we got the Three of Swords here. Three of Air. Grief. Look at that. Somebody could be using, guys, okay? Whether that's you or them, somebody's using needle, okay? Because they're heartbroken. It's about a heartbreak. Some type of grief they're going through. Somebody here could have just ordered Chinese food with the fortune cookies here, or be relying on fortune cookie fortunes. I have some fortune cookie fortunes. I'll pull them out if you guys want. After I do this. Then we got the Mother of Air. This is Libra here, Libra energy, Capricorn energy, Saturn energy. Okay, could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Libra. Or that is who's using. With the Mother of Air. This is the Queen of Swords. This is you being absolutely enlightened. With the Daughter of Air, Ace of Air, Mother of Air. Oh yeah. Okay, you have so much insight. You need to teach this. People are in grief here. You need to produce joy to these people. To the Chariot, 5753. Or I'm sorry, 5735. 5753 could be significant to you guys. 5747. Okay, significant for somebody. 7, the Chariot here. Something about 7, 57, 55 on the countdown. The Chariot, this is about moving forward with discipline. Again, this could be like broadcasting. This is like maybe movement forward real quick here. We've got Cancer on the board again with the Chariot. You could be a Cancer. And then we've got 8 of air, 8 of interference. This is the 8 of swords. Okay, this is moving forward from your feeling stuck here. After being stuck, maybe even mentally, it could be physically, but you're moving forward here. Gemini energy, duality, right? Again, Jupiter on the board. Emphasis on the Sagittarius, man. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Tower in reverse, buddy. Sis, this is Mars energy here. This is in reverse. This is setting yourselves free from this interference that maybe somebody was trying to cause this disruption from ever being able to get up on the ground. They failed. They couldn't bring that tower down. You know why? Because you're the fucking emperor. Aries energy, you have risen to Emperor status. You are leading 101 on the countdown. With the devil here, you are leading with discipline, with structure. You are no longer being defeated by temptation. And this is causing the devil disappointment. Okay? With the 5 of water here, Scorpio energy. This is causing conflict to someone. They're flying high. They're flying high with the 3 of Swords here shooting up. They're flying high to go down. They're in conflict. Son of Fire in reverse. They have no passion for movement forward in a positive direction. They ain't committed with the Hierophant in reverse. That's why this is moving swiftly. 1/1/14 on the timer. Swiftly, you're going. Sagittarius energy. And you're communicating this with the Mercury right there. And your success, you're gonna have success out of this. With the 6 of Earth, Taurus energy. Moon energy. There you are, Sagittarius. You are flowing with life and you are giving it as well. Your abundance, you're sharing it. Whether that's the knowledge, physical abundance, mental abundance, spiritual abundance. Not only are you receiving it, bathing in it, but you are also willing to give to the world. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Some of you guys are definitely gonna travel. You're exploring something different. Maybe some of you even work for NASA or something like that. Like one of you guys are about to go explore. You guys are gonna get a lot of knowledge and insight from this, guys, okay? Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, look it. Judgment, that's ascension. That's seeing through the illusion, shattering through the illusion and seeing yourself for who you really are. This is beautiful, guys. I'm assuming we're done here. I'm assuming you guys want me to do the fortune cookie thing. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'm gonna go get that. Okay? You guys are moving past this interference, this illusion. I love it, guys. You guys, oh my God, this is great. This is great, collective. This is great. We're on the right path. 1, 3, 13 on the freaking countdown. Sorry, guys. I know I get excited, dude. I get excited, you know. So this is my little Reiki bowl right here. Alright? With all my little fortune cookies. Or fortune from the fortune cookies, not cookies, but. Alright, ready? I'm gonna do the bowl real quick and then put these in there and then we'll pick. Meditate during this time, guys. Close your eyes. Ask Spirit to give you the knowledge that you need, the confirmation you may need through this fortune I'm about to pick out here, okay? So I'm throwing them back in there. And then I'm gonna swirl it around. And then we're gonna pick, see what we got, okay? For my collective spirit. Alright, that's what came out, so. There is always a way if you're committed. 1-5-15 on the board. There is always a way if you're committed. At the back of it, the word for the day is roast duck. Some of you could be cooking roast duck. Yummy. Or have 8 roast duck. Okay? Alright, guys. Or confirmation about the word roast duck. Alright, guys. That's what I have for you guys. I hope this helped. I really like this energy. 1551 on the countdown, okay? So, this is the knowledge. This is the growth. This is the expansion. It's time to leave our south node and move on. 166 on the countdown. All right, guys. Peace out.